weekend. So
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't fall on a Sunday, but yeah, if it falls on a Sunday, I might need to, and I don't know when it is yet. So I do want to give that heads up. But if I know it in time, I am gonna see if I can try and get someone else to do it for me.
You also got to take care of your family too, so.
Yeah, but it was a bit too stressful this weekend for me.
Yeah.
Couldn't do any
I don't
D&D
know.
whatsoever. It was really tight with my work, so I couldn't sleep whatsoever. So I stayed up yesterday for like a solid 38 hours, something like that.
Yikes.
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
I don't know if you have access to CBD salve. It's like the anti-inflammatory process of the cannabis plant, but that is really, really good for rheumatoid arthritis. It sounds like it might be too, it might be too all over the place, but it's great for joint pain. Amazing for joint pain.
And if you were in Israel, they would just give you the pod itself with the CBD and the THC.
Yeah, I mean that's the best. Most places don't make it. My wife makes some, but where she just renders the whole plant down into a salve, and so you get THC and CBD, but bare minimum CBD.
It's rough.
Yeah.
CBD gummies have been working for me recently. It's just easier to take, instead of vaping it or smoking it. It's just kind of, you take it and it just kind of makes you feel relaxed for me personally. Helps with panic attacks.
I've never had any luck with eating any of it because of the dosage stuff.
Yeah, it just depends. Like, I have one that's like 1,000 milligrams and it's like cherry flavored. But like, if you just take like a half of one of those, it's actually pretty strong.
So how was my recap that I typed out in Discord? Pretty good?
I'm just gonna point everyone to that because, well, that's pretty much, yeah.
Yes,
that was it.
Thank you. Because I was racking my brain. I'm like, oh my god.
But I think like the next thing we need to do is go get more supplies because we got told we're idiots and then didn't buy enough. And then we need to go and talk to Ms. Azaka.
Yes, as a guide.
Yeah.
What was it that you have from the Firefinger?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember.
So there was an old lady, and I forget her name, but she lives near Firefinger. She lives near either Firefinger or another town, but we don't know which. We got that from
the rumors.
Yeah, got that rumor from the lady who was also had the death curse, I believe, right?
Yeah. And then there was something about Durunga Runga Lunga.
That was the other town, right? I don't know. It's been so long since we played. Give me a break.
Come on!
We're gonna get this.
Come on, Keen Mind.
Hopefully,
I find my things as well right now, which isn't very helpful.
Can refresh us, but
yeah, I'm trying to find it right now because.
So who was the guide we ended up picking? Since I don't remember.
Azaka.
Okay, cool.
Well, actually, technically, we haven't met her, right? We decide that's who we got. Now we gotta go get her.
Yeah, that's just because the Firefinger connection.
that's why we were. the reason why we like her is, one, that she won't charge us if we go help her, and two, she knows we're going to be headed to Firefinger, and then after she can guide us to where we need to go.
Yeah, that works out.
So we can go do like this little side quest really quick, and then we'll have a nice guide for free that will bring us onward, you know?
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I don't see anything about the one of the merchant princes, the Jasmine, right? That's when you guys met.
Yeah, she got stabbed in the arm by poison.
That's
something
how she
in,
died.
And died, and so
Yes,
that's
indeed.
Yeah.
And I forget exactly all of the support she had pledged to us, but she
gave us a canoe.
With the canoe, you guys have essentially got this, well, how do you put it, this discount, if you will, to her poisons, as much as she can give.
That's right.
But yeah, that's all she gave you.
Yeah,
and
but the
if you
canoe's
have
pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
I think if she said if we come back, we get legendary weapons or something.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, yeah.
Not just legendary weapons, legendary armor as well.
Yeah, +3, everything.
Oh, nice.
That's what I
Weapons,
remember.
legendary armor as well. But yes.
+3.
Besides that, yeah, there's Jabal, which have been mentioned by Jasmine. That is the one that deals with guides, but you don't directly have to go to him, because if you go to him, he'll just guide you to the guide that you're looking for anyway. Which you can easily find by asking around a little bit.
Rebel, do you remember where we heard the rumor about the old lady that knows a bit about the death curse or whatever, is skilled in necromancy or whatever?
Yes, indeed.
No, wait, that's Firefinger's the location? What's her name?
No. There's two towns. One of them is named Firefinger. The other one is named like Unga Bunga Lunga Chunga.
Okay.
And
right.
she's at either one. She's nearby either one of those towns, but they can't remember which one. So
okay.
we have to.
All right.
We're going to Firefinger first. Firefinger is a town, not a person's name.
Got
Yes,
it.
indeed.
Oh, that's Mbala, right? There we go. Now I understand.
Mbala is the name of the old lady?
Mbala, because that's what I have written down here.
So let's see. You guys have the city of Metro was not destroyed. Oh yeah, wait. During the spell plague, after all, its ruins are an illusion. I heard a pale-skinned man whispered this to a dinosaur man with a big sword. This dinosaur man smelled like honeysuckle.
Wow.
Because I don't know who exactly has the rumors. That's why I'm kind of just mentioning them.
I don't think it was a rumor. I remember speaking directly to someone and them being like, "Hey, if you're looking for this death curse, go talk to this lady, and she lives near Firefinger."
Yeah, that was the that was the
poison
merchant
lady.
prince. Yeah.
Yeah.
The merchant prince wouldn't said anything like that.
And I don't know if you misspoke or I don't know where I remember specifically like our one lead was this old lady.
Yeah.
That's one of those things that he added and forgot.
No. I'm trying to check right now. Sorry.
Okay.
It's the Marius.
Jeez. Yeah, I'll be entirely honest here. I have, yeah, as I said, I've been quite stressed this week, so
That's fine.
I might have not prepared properly.
That's fine. I just want to make sure that we have a lead before going into the jungle. You know, like
Yes,
there's
yes.
a reason why we picked this person, and that's because they were going to Firefinger, and I want to know why we picked that. You know.
Yeah. Eh,
Was it Wakanga that told us?
Maybe it was
that's what I'm thinking right now.
Was it Volo? I don't think it was Volo, right?
There you go. In between Firefinger and Dongerongalong,
Yeah.
there are stories about a old woman in Mabala who can animate the dead in such a way that, well, they retain the memories of they had in life, and that lady might know something about what's going on.
So there's a town in between Firefinger and Dungalungadung called Mabala that we're gonna head towards.
Around it, yes.
Okay.
Somewhere.
So if we go to this guide and go help her and Firefinger help her, she got attacked
A
by
mask.
Yeah, she wants to steal back one of her masks or something.
Yes, sir. Family heirloom.
Yeah, family heirloom from evil Terrafolk. Roost. So we can go help her with that, and then she'll guide us to where we need to go for free. So
Yeah, she'll waive the 30-day fee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
right.
But we still don't have the name of the person we're looking for
No.
in Firefinger.
We just know it's in. No, she's not in Firefinger. She's in Mabala, which is
It's
in between.
around, like, somewhere, Firefinger, Dungalung. That's, like, it's kind of one of those things. It's, that's what they said, but it's not 100% sure about where it is.
So hopefully the guide will know. Like, we can say Mabala, and she'll say, "Oh yeah, I know where that is. I can bring you there after Firefinger." That kind of thing. Or I can probably get us close.
Alright, cool.
But I definitely had. We went to sleep, right? Or we have.
Yes, you guys have went to did go to sleep. You leveled up from that.
Yeah, and then we went. Now, then we should go to the market ward.
Oh, actually, sorry. You guys actually. There you go. Wait. There you go. On the map, you should be able to see it.
Mabala. Okay. Oh, geez.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. There it is. And we don't see Firefinger on here, do we?
You do not know where Firefinger is now.
But we do know where Mabala is, which is good. Alright. Yeah.
Little octagon.
Those
We
are
haven't-
places we haven't uncovered yet.
Yes, indeed.
They're uncharted lands in Chult.
God.
So the big question going into this is whether or not we want a bag of holding for supplies, or whether our tank
You won't be able to
wants
afford a bag of holding.
No, to make one.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can make one, right? Sorry about that.
or whether or not our
Elect
tank
officers.
needs a +1 shield.
Let's just go with the bag of holding. Just so that we don't ever have to worry about weight, ever.
Well, we have to worry about the bag of holding.
Yeah, but it's 400 pounds, like, we... will be good for a while. My AC is 19, so that's good enough. Same as Kettle.
All right.
So we need to go to the market ward and buy more rations and more bug repellent, right? Because we didn't buy nearly enough.
Yes, because you essentially have 20 charges, and since you're at the very least going to be at 30 days, you're definitely not going to have enough.
And we have to use one this morning, so yeah, I'll start heading in that direction. If anyone wants to come with me, they can, but I'm gonna go buy some bulk rations. What do you guys have in terms of rations so far? Hello?
I have, let's see. Hold on. I don't think it updated. I have 4, but we bought some before.
I bought 20 rations for myself. I don't know
I
what.
bought them too, but I don't know, because I only got 55 gold left. I don't know what happened. I know I bought them when you bought them, and I put them in here, but they're not here.
Yeah, I don't remember that much. if you bought them or not.
I don't remember that, but
55. Yeah, you should have 55. Like that's the.
yeah, that's where you start.
Yeah, that's what you started with essentially.
55.
So you didn't spend
Yeah,
anything.
because you got given 50 gold.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, so we started with none.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start with your background gold, which I think is 5.
Yeah.
And you got the 50 gold because Marius.
How's Auron and Vivian doing in terms of rations? The other thing we didn't think about is Vivian could cast Goodberry, but I don't know if she.
And
She's a druid, right?
I have this when we're in the jungle.
Yeah.
No,
but-
she's a cleric.
Oh, she's a cleric.
cleric,
Okay.
yes.
For some reason, I keep thinking you're a druid. Right.
Ration.
I need to buy some.
And
Oh, where do you find the
Water.
rations? Sorry.
It should be in your inventory, so under equipment. You might not have any because you didn't start with any, which
yeah, you start with 10.
which you'll have to use some of that gold that you got given to buy some. And how? Oh, what's up?
Oh no. Okay, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. How do water skins work for you, Rebel? Because we really didn't worry about water skins in Avernus, at least I
Yes,
didn't really
that's a
pay
good
too much
idea.
attention.
Not a good idea. Good mention. So usually a water skin is a daily thing, but in the heat and humidity from this area, this would have to be like a 2 to 3 water skins a day at the very least that you have to drink.
Okay. And we bought a rain catcher, right? Or
You
Max
bought
made
one rain catcher, yes.
Yeah. Max made one, so we're pretty good, but we don't know if it will rain every day. You
can definitely tell, like, as whilst you were here, I'm sure if you remember, it started pouring down quite quickly, all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, and, like, as soon as you, like, notice it, it pretty much went away, like, it just really, really sudden occasionally.
So, like, we'll probably be...
what people would say is if you put it down in the night, it'll rain at some point in the night, and,
you'll have safe drinking water for... So we don't need multiple water skins, we just need, like, one?
Multiple, yes, because you need to fill them up.
Okay.
And in a rain catcher, that would be able to fill up about 8 water skins total.
So Katrina's wondering, should she spend the rest of her gold on just buying rations for everyone in general and trying to haggle down a price? Or are you guys gonna buy your own rations?
How much does the guide need?
The guide is gonna be free because we're gonna go and help her.
Okay, well then I have 54 gold to do whatever we need towards whatever.
Okay.
You should bulk buy and then we'll all put in what we owe you.
Okay, so you guys, how many? We need 30.
Gold as well.
Okay, so we need 30 rations for each person. So right now I'm at 20 rations. Max, you're at 20 rations, right?
Correct. I put them in the bag of holding.
Okay.
So.
And does anyone else have rations or no?
I have 10.
Yeah, I have 10 too.
Okay, so each of you need 20, so that's 40, and then you have 3, Sarwin.
Oh, 4.
Okay, so it's 60 so far for all of us, and then we need some more for Sarwin. So you have 4, so we need 26 for you, so we're at 86 rations, which would cost at base price 86 times 5 silver, right?
Yep.
86 times
The-
5 would
43
be 43 gold. I have 22. You guys can pitch in until I'm at that 43 there.
Because you're buying bulk like that, roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay.
If you're successful, then you get it at, adventure gear price.
14?
14 is enough, yeah.
Okay. So what would that be?
43 gold total. For all of the rations that you just mentioned, the 86 total.
So base price?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, jeez, okay.
Like, the idea is, even, like, the smallest things here get bartered. To, like, the max that they can ask for it. And if they're successful, good. If they're not successful, well, then it's just base price.
Okay. So who's gonna chip in to get to that 43? Because I have 22 right now. I need someone to give me gold to pay for this.
What do you need exactly?
So I have 22 gold, we need 43 total, so I need 21 more.
I can get you 10.
10? Okay.
Yeah, I'll contribute 10.
Okay, make sure you...
Over 10 too.
Okay.
Just update my
So...
Cheapskates, a lot of you.
And then, Aaron, you're gonna have
Sorry.
to cough over 1 if you want to contribute.
You said
Okay, cool.
42, right?
Changed it. We're good.
No, we need 43. Aaron.
I need 40.
I think our...
We need 43 total, we're at 42 right now. Are you gonna hand over 1 gold piece?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you better.
And then I will take those 43 gold pieces, buy the rations, and distribute them out equally, so everybody has 30 rations.
By the way, last night I managed to work on this bag here, and it contains quite a bit more space than it thinks. And when I put things in it, they're basically weightless, so I can hold on to any rations we'd like to carry.
Right. Then I'll hand over my rations to the bag of holding. So add another 30 into there.
30. So I had
Ration.
20.
Another 10 for you for me buying them for you. Yeah.
Okay, so 60 total.
Yeah, 60 from us.
Okay, so I will mark on, and then I don't know if people want to just hand stuff to me, or if they want to. I was using the under the weight column, just putting BH because it accepts that it doesn't need a numeric value in that, and then that puts the weight at 0. So, but I guess the problem there is making sure we don't exceed 500 for the 500 pounds for the bag of holding.
We can just write down so we have 60 rations in there, so it's 120 pounds currently.
I also threw some rope and a bedroll in there.
Then make sure you write down whatever you throw in.
Okay. Do we want to just make a item? See, can we make a note sheet for that?
I mean, you could just write it down.
I can give you a handout, yeah, sure.
And then we need, I don't know if someone else can go out and buy some more bug repellent for everyone, or wants to pay for bug repellent, give it to me and I'll go barter. And we need water skins. So we need at least 1 more salve for everybody of insect repellent, and we need like 2 more water skins at minimum for everybody. So total,
I can help with the water skins. How much are they?
I think they're 5
5. Okay, so I can
silver
help with that.
each. I think they're 5 silver each, so 1 gold for 2, right, Rebel? But I would have to do a
I'm
persuasion
double
check.
checking right now, yeah.
Okay. If somebody wants to help with the bug repellent, I can help with the water skins.
It's 2 silver pieces for the water skins.
Two silver pieces. So
how many are you getting?
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10 water skins. So everybody has one to start out with, right?
I think so, yeah.
Did everyone start out with one?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So we need 10 water skins total, so that's 20 silver pieces worth of water skin.
Okay.
Do
So
a
I have
persuasion check.
gold. I don't have silver.
That's so it would be 2 gold.
2 gold. Okay, yeah. Then I'll do that. That's fine.
What they would suggest, as you're trying to buy that all that stuff, you've got enough, you know, they are happy to sell it. However, they would suggest to sell you tea, which is an amber-colored fermented drink made from honey. That, well, essentially is, you know, easier to carry with you.
Yeah, but the thing about the water skins is that
Yeah, but I mean that's what they're trying to sell you, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I'm not-
want the water skins because
Okay,
we
cool.
have a rain catcher already, so there's no reason to.
Cool. Then roll me a persuasion.
Just a
As
flat one.
normal. Yes.
Do you want me to hand you the
60.
2 gold?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
2 silver pieces. There you go.
Okay.
That's 2
Uh,
gold.
2 gold. Okay. So yeah, just mark off 2 gold and then that will pay for that. So everybody mark down that they have 2 more water skins on top of the one that you already have, and that should be good. And we need the bug repellent. How much did the salves cost before, Rebel?
The cells. Crap! I just closed them. Well, like the smart man I am. Let's see, the insect repellent. So not the incense, but the salve, right?
Yes.
A 1 gold piece per.
1 gold
That
piece.
one can't
So
be bartered
we,
down. Or up.
everybody got a salve before, correct? Did everybody? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more salves. And should I do a persuasion check to get it at that 1 gold piece? Rebel?
No. That is a set price. They are not
Okay.
to put that up on
Harder.
that.
Okay.
That's,
So I'll ask
one of a few
someone
things.
for 5 gold pieces for the team to do to get insect repellent for everybody. Does someone have that?
Yeah.
And then you have 20 applications times 2. Then
Yeah.
you have 40.
Mhm. Yeah.
Each of you.
I'll give the 5.
Okay. So I buy another set of insect repellent, so make sure you write that out. Everybody has 2 now.
No need to start using the insect repellent yet, by the way. In
Oh,
these
we use-
places, because they
Okay.
there is like incense about the occasional patches where you have insects about, but then quite often they're quickly deteriorated from the incense.
Okay. So then I'll put back those 2 uses. All right. I think we have all the materials that we need, and we can just like get into playing now. That was just all the
All
stuff
the
we had to get out of the way.
microtransactions.
Yeah. Well, let's go find this, what was her name? Azaka?
Azaka, yes indeed.
And you said that we could find her by her pamphlet on the wall, right?
Yeah. And with that, you can easily ask whereabouts she would be, and with that, you will be pointed to the right direction.
Right. Start headed that way.
Okay. And you're not gonna have to look very far, as she is pretty much across the street of you in the inn.
Walk right over and
The Red Bazaar.
walk in.
And as you are walking in, you will hear the rowdy crowd, definitely filled with sailors and whatnot, as the occasional sing bursts out. And you will see Azaka kind of just sitting there, by yourself, drinking a mug of tea.
Walk up and say, "Hello, are you Azaka? We heard you were a guide in this area."
Looks over to you, very uninterested. Yes, I am Azaka Stormfang. And yes, I am a guide.
We were hoping to aid you in your travel to Firefinger.
She sits back a little bit more interested now. You wish to help me retrieve my family heirloom, then?
Yes, we have business in the area around Firefinger, and if you were to guide us to Firefinger, we would aid you, and then maybe you could help us get to Mabala.
That's what she looks like, by the way. Mabala, eh?
Yes.
It is quite a trek. What do you want to do with those ruins over there?
We heard tale that a woman of great power that was skilled in raising undead was living in that area. We need to speak with her.
I see. Very well then. If you wish to help me with my family heirloom first, we can sway the price of the guide without much problems.
Sounds fair to me.
When do you want to leave?
We're prepared to leave today. We also found ourselves a canoe as well, so you won't have to worry if should we bring that? Is that necessary for the journey?
It will certainly quicken travel.
All right. Well, we just have to stop by a house and pick it up, and then we can be on our way after we say goodbye to some friends in town.
Very well. I await you here. For whenever you are ready, and make sure you are ready. I don't want you dying of starvation or anything like that.
We have purchased supplies. Thank you for your work.
Sis, should we ask her if we have enough supplies? I mean...
Yes, we have secured enough food for 30 days outside of civilization, and we have a rain catcher and enough bug repellent to last us. Do you know if that's enough? Do we need anything else? Azaka.
Kind of looks at all of you. Well, do we have sleeping equipment?
I do. I don't know about them. Do you all have sleeping equipment?
Now, what we mean with that is, do you have a tent and whatnot? I don't see any tents.
I have a bedroll. Is that not enough?
I have a bedroll.
It can certainly be enough if you want to lay in the mud, in the cold, and get sick most likely.
I don't want to lay in the mud.
Alright, I guess we'll go find ourselves a tent. Or 2. Or 3. Thank you for your advice. Is there anything else that you can think of that we would need before we return?
May I ask you a question?
Certainly.
I have some hunting and foraging skills. Will I be able to find some food and some fresh water out there, or is it all bad?
Food is always to find in the jungle. It is just a matter of knowing where to find it. The fresh water part is most likely not available whatsoever. Only the rain here is drinkable from nature. Once it touches the ground here, it usually gets corrupted. Well, not corrupted, but you know what I mean.
Is one rain catcher enough?
For safety, in case it doesn't rain as much as it usually does, it would be good to have each rain catcher at the very least.
Each have a rain catcher.
I could try and build them.
Essentially, you need 2 gallons of water per day to survive properly. That is, if you're just traveling. If you are exerting energy with fighting or running or whatever else, it might have to become 3 gallons a day.
And a rain catcher only. How much does a rain catcher produce?
I do not recall. A rain catcher will produce 2 gallons of drinking water.
Okay, so
If it's to the max. No, sorry, to the brink. But to the max, it can do up to 8 gallons.
okay, so would Max be able to make one for each of us, or
Yeah,
because you
'Cause
said that he made one? I don't know.
because I did a roll to see if I could figure out how they worked, and I don't know where that was.
Yeah,
That was
as
a
long
pretty
as
good
you have
one.
a tarp and wooden frame, you should be able to make it yourself.
Dude, what?
At that point,
how much-
you might just be spending as much material cost for just buying it yourself.
How much does the material cost, and how much does the rain catcher cost?
The rain catcher costs a gold, and the materials will get close to a gold as well.
Then I guess we need to go and purchase a rain catcher for every person. So that would be 4 more rain catchers, right?
Yep.
So does anyone have 4 gold that they can fork over so that everyone can have one?
What about Umberly? Can she create water? I've heard some clerics in the past having some success at creating water from thin air.
Or perhaps purifying it?
With Azaka, at this point, kind of looks slightly surprised, as she kind of looks for a response as well.
Vivian?
Yeah, I can give you some gold.
No, we're asking if you're able to create water.
Or purify.
Give me a sec. Hold on.
Yeah, she can create water.
It's my level 1 spell. I'm learning, guys, so bear with me.
Does that create enough
There's
water?
a ghost talking to me. I don't know who that is. Okay, hold
Does
on.
that create enough water? How much water does it create?
Give me a sec. Let me look.
Of course, it's at a spell slot, so that means can't remember if it's a ritual or not. Probably not.
It's 30. Give me a sec. We'll look at.
10 gallons of clean water.
So that would be enough for everybody for one day.
Yay!
Indeed. However,
So we should
bear in
rely
mind
on
you're gonna need
others.
things to, like containers, to keep that water in. Otherwise, the rest of that water is spilled.
How much container does a how much does a water skin hold?
Water skin. That's a good question. I think it was
Because we each have
5
3
gallons.
So if we each have 3, then that's that's enough.
Or a 10-gallon barrel, and
A water skin can hold 5 pounds.
Aren't you an artificial artifice?
yes,
Yeah.
I'm an artificer.
Both of you all have access to purify food.
Yeah, but
Um,
he didn't pick it as one of his spells.
Oh, I do. I can pick it next. Yeah, I absolutely can. I can purify food and drink. I forgot about that. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Is purify one a ritual or no?
Purify is a ritual, yeah.
It
So-
is a ritual. So there we go. I will,
As long as
So-
it's non-magical food and drink, that is.
Yeah, so if we
So
if we find a river, we can always purify it, and then if we can't find anything,
Yes.
then Vivian can create water. And then if we're
exactly.
really
I
in
mean,
dire
these
strait,
should
we
be
can...
emergencies anyway, right?
Yeah.
Because we won't
Yeah.
carry the stuff anyway, but if we get stuck or,
Okay, so you're saying we should buy the rain catcher as well. Because
Why
we
not?
only
Yeah,
have one rain catcher.
Why not? It's 4 gold.
All right. So
Yeah.
are you? I don't have any gold left. So are you forking over 4 gold?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll go and try to buy the rain catchers. Do I need to do a persuasion or?
No, it's one of those things that are not allowed
Okay,
to charge
so-
more anyway.
Then everybody can put a rain catcher on their character sheet. How much do they weigh?
They weigh 5 pounds.
All right. All right. And we need tents, right? Tent. Sleeps 2. Each one sleeps 2. How much do they cost?
2 gold.
2 gold. All right. So we need 3 tents.
Another persuasion check.
All right. So it would be 6 gold normally. And 20.
Easily get them for 2 gold.
All right,
that's
so
6 gold total.
6 gold. All right. Does anyone have 6 gold that I can use to buy tents for everyone?
Yeah, I give you this.
All right. You're giving the 6 gold.
Like does something.
Okay. So I take the money from Aron and go and buy tents, and we'll put the 3 tents into the bag of holding. How much do the tents weigh?
Okay. I can find that. Don't worry about that.
20 pounds each. So it would be 60 pounds into the bag of holding. Right, then we'll be all set. Let's go.
I'm gonna reach in my backpack and pull out this huge hunting trap.
Jesus. Where'd you get that
We have
from?
3 tent. So I'm sorry, they're
I'm
20
going
pounds
like-
each.
We have 3 tents and they're each 20 pounds and they fit 2
Okay,
people.
thanks.
This is kind of heavy. For a wizard.
I mean, yeah. Why do you even have that?
I used to hunt.
Okay,
I'll be here for moral
Hunting.
support.
hunting trap. How much does that weigh?
How much do hunting traps weigh?
25 pounds.
Jesus.
25 pounds. Okay.
Well,
You only have one of those, I hope.
Yes, I think it's dinosaur size.
Dinosaur grade.
All right. Okay. Would anyone else like to put stuff in here?
The brink of
No.
exploding already.
Yeah.
Right, let's go say
All
bye
right.
to Marius and then get the canoe and head out.
As you reach a kiss on the head.
All right.
Marius does.
Yeah. Aww.
Yay. Even Sarwin.
Everyone.
Everybody gets a Marius kiss.
Go, my child.
All right.
Be my savior.
And we'll go pick up the canoe.
Alrighty.
And then
Go pick up the canoe easily. Without
Start-
a problem.
carrying it like the 7 dwarves down to
Singing as well.
yep.
oh, hi ho.
Ho.
It's off the work we go.
Yep. We're gonna go find Azaka
Oh, guys.
and skip town. Blow this popsicle stand.
Skip down. Alrighty.
Let's do
As
this.
that guy
Yes.
is ready,
Ready.
she
Ready?
she doesn't seem to take much with her. She has a little kind of like this pouch-like backpack where you can see some things are in there. Can't really tell what she has. And she has a scimitar on her side. Pretty nicely looking. It's nothing like magical or anything, but some engravings within it. Its handle, representing tigers, as well as this longbow on her back with some arrows in her quiver.
So I put down I put away my Volo's Book of Monsters, and I get out my journal, and I go up to Osaka. So, how long have you lived here in Chult?
My whole life. I was born
really?
here with my family.
And what would you say? Have you spent a lot of time traveling outside of Chult, or you've just only been here?
I've been traveling out there quite often, yes. Let's just say it's a family business to become guides.
So your mother and father were guides?
Yes, indeed.
And
sorry.
what happened to how did this mask get taken by these Terrafolk you wrote about?
My father, well, my mother has died quite a long time ago, but my father recently died, perhaps 10 days ago.
Sorry to hear that.
And guided these foolish adventurers that took on everything and anything that they came across with, which was their downfall in the end.
Did you try resurrecting your father?
She kind of gives you a dirty look with that.
Yeah, I know.
Resurrecting my father, that's... She shakes her head. That is something I wouldn't do to him.
There's a problem with resurrection.
My family looks down upon anyone who is resurrected. When you are dead, that is your time to go.
Nervous looks.
Not me. I'm completely oblivious to this. I'm just writing it all down. Oh, that's fascinating. Interesting. Looks down on resurrection. Okay.
I'm going to go. Psst. I don't think she'll like your dad.
Well, I don't think that should be a problem. I mean, just different things for different cultures. I don't foresee that as a problem.
What? So was your father carrying this mask and he was killed by this Terrafolk?
She gives a slight nod.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully we'll be able to retrieve it for you.
Why did they attack you? What's so
well,
special about the mask?
They didn't attack her, they attacked her father.
The adventurers that my father was leading at the time, as I said, they were stupid. They were stupid. They went all over Chult, well, not all over, they didn't really get far. And they saw this beacon, and they thought, treasure. They went after it without much care in the world, and Terrafolk, they picked them up one by one and dropped them to death.
What are these Terrafolk?
You do not know about the Terrafolk, do you?
No, we're very new here.
I believe they're a winged creature.
Well, of
Yes,
course they are,
indeed.
you idiot.
They are quite massive. They get to a 10-foot tall height almost. They're bipedal, native to Cult. They are reptilian. And well, yes, they fly.
Alright.
Can I ask you a question? Have you noticed, like, do they, does fire hurt them more? Cold hurt them more? Have you noticed anything hurt them more or less?
What hurts them the most is when it is storming out at night. That is when they cannot see well nor fly well.
Do you know, like, are we going to try to attempt to sneak into this camp that you speak of, this Firefinger, or?
If you were to follow my advice, yes, I would suggest waiting at night, or perhaps when it is storming good outside.
That'd be wise. Thank you. I mean, you're in the lead here. I'm gonna follow your advice. Thick and thin. Okay, so you just let us know what to do, and we'll have your back. Okay.
Give it a slight nod. Approving
So
one.
your father was a guide also.
Yes. And so was my mother.
So it's family.
You mentioned a beacon. What kind of beacon? What is?
Firefinger. Firefinger is a beacon.
Oh, I see. It's like a big light, or
It is a, how do I say, naturally formed spire of rock. About 300 foot tall,
wow.
and has a flaming beacon at the top.
Oh,
They say if you get to the top, you can see half of Chult.
I mean, that most likely could be useful. Maybe if we sneak up there, we can get a glimpse. We don't know much about this island. Could you mark on our map where Firefinger would be?
Certainly.
Thank you.
With that, she grabs a piece of coal, sorry,
Cool.
and marks it on the map more or less.
All right. So we're gonna have to head down there, and then probably head back. We got told that the yellow is zombies and stuff, right?
That is where the undead are, yes.
Yeah.
A known undead infestation.
And then head back out, and then towards Mambala.
So
I'll
essentially,
ask her,
for the canoe is much safer.
Yeah. I'll ask her. With the amount of undead in the air around here, will that hinder our travel much if we stay out of the marked areas?
I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
It kind of depends on the day.
Then let's depart. Hopefully today will be a good one.
You've got a unique last name. Is there a meaning behind it?
Stormfang. That is, well, it's been in my family's names ever since I know it. It shows our strength in the wild, if you will. Besides that, there isn't much else to it.
Well, my name is Katrina, and this is Max, my brother. Our name Blackfield doesn't mean much, but it's there. And these are our traveling companions, and I'll gesture to everyone else. Auron has sticky paws, or sticky fingers. But he seems capable in a fight. Auron, I don't know if we know your last name yet. What is your family name?
But my last name is Lucavi.
Talkative as ever. And
Did you hear?
Yeah, I heard you.
And this is Vivian, our cleric friend.
My name is Vivian Liu. I'm a very good healer.
That is so. We can certainly heal you. Need you.
Right.
Okay.
Well, we'll head out. Hi ho.
With
Hi-ho.
that, yes, indeed, you will take your place towards the canoe into the water. As you can easily fit. Yes, you will already tell that clouds are starting to come overhead. As you start your trek into the jungle.
Ooh.
Spooky.
Now,
I did.
let's see, because navigation in this is a little bit awkward, especially since you've decided to go with a canoe. Which is
Sorry,
good,
bro. You have
but,
nothing
you
to
know.
do.
I just have to check it. Okay, so essentially, for that you guys know as well, you travel 2 hexes per day by traveling by canoe on a river or lake.
So we get down to here.
I'm not looking it up right now. You would get over here, essentially.
All right.
As you'll start going through, the rain is starting to pour down. With that, as you get kind of symbols towards the rain catchers. Signals, I mean.
Like we're gonna pull off to the side and start setting up camp here.
No. Just to open up at least one rain catcher in the canoe,
Okay, yeah.
which, it fits. Since fresh water.
Yeah, I'll open.
That's within like 5 minutes, the rain is just gone again. As you have these 2 gallons of water in your rain catcher at this point.
All right. So that's like water enough for today.
Yes, indeed. With that, have you guys applied a
Dose of bug repellent.
insect repellent?
Yes,
indeed.
I have.
Because at this point, as you start going on the river, you instantly start feeling the insects flying around you, just biting at you.
So, I'm sorry, we have a total dose of 40 of those?
Correct.
Yes, indeed.
Each one of us has 40.
Alright.
So, you're gonna see me put the bug repellent, but I'm gonna pull out my hawk and I'm gonna have it set on my shoulder, and you're gonna see it like plucking bugs out of air and trying to protect.
Nice. Alrighty. Is anyone doing anything throughout this travel? As nothing particular is happening.
Yeah, I'm probably just so probably I'm trying to make notes, and then the rain starts and just ruins a whole journal, and I'm like, oh. And I look completely despondent as I realize I can't do anything in the rain. So I start fiddling with tools.
Alrighty. With that, as then the day will come to an end, pretty much. As Azaka will start leading the canoe towards the side of the bank, essentially. Okay, sorry, I'm just making a... There we go. With that, you start noticing the sun is going under. You probably have another hour or so. Why do we not sit camp here? You're still out of the danger zone, if you will. Slight jungle here, not as bad, not as rough yet.
Sounds fair. I'm presuming we will need watches.
We will indeed. There is still always wildlife around.
I may have something that I've been working on, and you'll see me start to get out my tools. It's possible I could set up a little bit of an early warning system, if you will. And I'll start kind of spooling out some wires and it's got some bells on it, but then it also has just sort of weird glyphs at different points in the pole and whatnot. And so I'll set up I will set up and use my ritual casting to set up a 20-foot cube around our campsite.
Yes. I have seen things like this before. I would like to point out they don't work very well in these jungles.
Oh. Okay.
There are snakes and, well, other tiny little creatures that jump about at the night. At that
It
rate,
will
you
just
will
be
not get
going
any
off
sleep
over
whatsoever.
and over, brother.
Exactly.
Well, okay.
It is certainly good for, well, other things, but not for just laying here in the open.
Okay. I start
Maybe
putting.
if we ever find a ruin or something, brother, we could use that trick.
Exactly.
All right. You see me
Say-
start tinkering on this, like, it almost looks like an upside down bucket. You can't quite tell what's going on with it, but he's like, kind of like drawing a face on the bucket. And very weird.
Right, so I guess how should watches go? I don't have dark vision, so there should always be someone with dark vision on watch, right? So does
The
Auron-
first watch essentially could be like, dim light type of deal.
Okay.
But after that, it will become pitch black.
So Sarwin should do a later watch since he has dark vision. Does Arwen have dark vision?
I think everyone has dark vision, but you two, Katrina
Okay.
and Max.
Yeah, because Triton's just got added dark vision in the new in the Theros book, so. Right, so I guess me and Max will take first watch, and then the guide. Does the guide have dark vision, or?
The guide has dark vision, yes.
Okay, so the guide, and then someone else take second watch, and then two other people take third watch, or how many watches are there?
There's 4 watches.
4 watches. Okay. I guess Katrina will take one by herself. Oh wait,
So
no.
4th watch then?
Katrina and Max, because that we're dark visionless, so we might as
Alright.
well.
Then
do-
2nd watch?
I only need 4 hours.
Okay. So you take 2nd and 3rd then, Sarwin?
Yes.
Alright. Anyone else?
I'll take the last watch.
Why is it doing that? There we go. No, why? Okay, and are on last watch. Vivian, I guess you have a free reign with what watch you're gonna be taking.
Okay. Whatever you guys need me, like wherever, whichever watch you want me to take is fine.
You could either do second,
Third,
third,
or
or fourth.
I'll do third.
Alrighty.
Cool.
And your hawk is gonna be pretty much all night. Sarwin?
Yes. You caught me when I went to get a drink, damn it.
No worries. Alright. So, as you guys are setting up camp, is there anything specific you guys gonna be doing? Do set up camp. I'm not in details here.
Is it raining?
Currently it is not raining. However, you can definitely see in the distance, clouds are rolling up again.
Well, I will. I'll be splitting my time in between tinkering on this. Again, sort of like upside down bucket, and then maybe you see something that could be considered like a hand, or you're not quite sure what's going on, and reading my Volo's Guide to Monsters. And tinkering with my shield. There we go.
I'll be attempting to set up my altar since we're finding a place to stay for a little while.
And my owl, I want him to be like up
Hawk.
in tree, my hawk up in a tree, trying to, just hanging out, probably about 20, 30 feet out, just looking down on the campsite.
Alright. Your hawk will then quickly see Azakai is also kind of like, sitting there in a tree. As she would climb up there, as she seems to have the idea where you guys have your tents to sleep in.
Oops.
She is going to be sleeping in the tree.
Okay, I'm gonna have my hawk down and fly next to her. Keep her company. Does she do anything when it flies up there?
She doesn't care about it really. She is looking down. However, as the encampment is being set up, Azuka is going to go into some bushes and yell, I am going to go hunt for my food. I will be back within the hour. And with that, she wanders off into the woods,
Oh,
into the
can
jungle.
I come? I have hunting skills and I have this trap.
No offense, but I prefer to hunt by myself.
Very well. I'm gonna go off hunting in a different direction with my hawk.
Alright. I guess you're Mr. Valchek then. Okay. So as you start wandering through the woods, you will find yourself a bloated corpse of a dead halfling, riddled with tiny arrows and dangling from a tree vine.
Yikes.
Fresh meat?
Oh no.
Kendall would be all over that, baby.
And it's CA.
What do you say, Sarwin?
I want to send my hawk ahead. Does it see anything?
Roll me a perception check.
Hey.
Alright.
Alright. Arvin, your mic is really low.
Ooh, mine?
Yes.
Are you able to turn him up?
If you
You can
right click
right-click
his
if
name,
you
you should be able to,
Okay.
So, as you look, well, you have your hawk looking around, goes up. You will see nothing really out near there, however, you will see a beast in the distance. A Triceratops to be exact.
Jesus. You're gonna die,
Is it
sorry.
better?
Yes.
Okay. I see a what?
Triceratops.
Holy shit.
Cursed your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Is it too big for my hunting trap?
Probably.
Okay.
Just slightly. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's kind of like human size, so no. It'd definitely be too big for its legs.
Okay. I'm going to,
Enjoy a nice
I'm
ration with
gonna
us.
Can I run back to the...
To what?
I want to run back to the camp real quick.
Alright, do Mr. Rattle check, see if you got lost.
Oh god!
So, sorry, when you start walking around and you can't find the campsite back.
Oh.
Okay. Hold on.
Jesus.
Doesn't that
Not really. It helps you with
Okay.
maps and geography, but doesn't help you like not get lost.
All right, I'm gonna send my hawk up to try and look for the campsite from a higher perspective.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check. Not persuasion, perception check with your hawk again. With 19, you can see the canoe kind of like next to the river, stopped off. You're probably like a few minutes away from the campsite. And you notice something out of the ordinary. In an open field a little bit further, you will see a tiger that is currently fighting an Allosaurus. An Allosaurus.
Rebel's trying to
Danger.
kill my magic user before I even.
I mean,
start.
you're the
Okay.
one walking in the middle of the jungle of Chult by yourself.
As a wizard, not a ranger.
You're level 2, man.
Can you see that token?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. That's an Allosaurus. An Allosaurus, and that's also large, by the way, so.
Can I tell which one's winning?
The tiger is winning, oddly enough.
The tiger's winning?
The tiger's winning.
Can I firebolt the tiger?
You see this from the hawk.
Right.
Hawk's perception.
Oh,
This is like
okay.
ways away.
Like,
From me.
again,
You'd have to
You're-
walk away from
you're
the camp
the
even
one
further.
yourself killed here.
Okay, I'll go run back to the camp then. I'm gonna tell the hawk. I'm gonna tell the hawk to show me the camp so I can get back to the
Hey, I said there was no mercy in this one.
Yeah.
Do I get back to the camp?
Yes, your hawk can guide you back. Can like guide you easily to the river and then guide you to the encampment. At that time, you will see
Max,
Azaka has
Max.
already come back.
Max,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I saw this big, huge looking dinosaur over there. Hold on. No, it was over there. No, I think it was over there, and I start
Okay.
pointing different ways.
I hope
And-
it stays over there.
And then I got lost, and then I went and I set my hawk up, and I saw this big red dinosaur fighting a tiger, and the tiger was winning. Write
Well-
that in your book.
Okay, that's interesting because I think I've learned a little bit about the local dinosaurs, and I'm going to flip through Volo's guide and read up on the dinosaurs. That's fascinating that a tiger could fight one, because I would imagine that would be unevenly matched. And
Yeah, it was red. It had like 4 white claws on it, big, had all these white fangs with these 2 red, like almost look like horns out the top.
can I find something that is it in Volo's guide? Is there any information on dinosaurs?
I don't recall. I don't think there is.
Let's see.
My guy wrote a whole book about Chult and didn't write down anything about dinosaurs. My guy.
Let's
Can I
see here.
ask the guide then? Describe dinosaur.
Bestiary.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely seems to know what you're talking about.
No. There's a. I mean, if I'm using actual.
Yeah, if
Volo's
you're actually
guide
using the book,
5e,
so yeah, go ahead.
then yeah,
I don't
there.
have it with me right now.
Yeah, I just opened it up. There is a section on dinosaurs.
Right.
Doesn't have Allosaurus.
What about the
But-
other one? You didn't show me the token on the other one. How did I describe the other?
All right.
With the pointy ones, yeah. Neither of those are in there, which is interesting. It just
the other
says
one was this ugly green thing with this like shield. It would be awesome if we could kill one and strap that shield. It looked pretty strong, and these horns and
True.
bunch of teeth.
Yeah,
And I learned something. I probably shouldn't go hunting by myself.
yeah. I don't think that this is a wise idea to leave camp. I'm not that proficient in the wilderness. I'm kind of relying on my guides. I can hold my own in a fight with my defenses, but I'm going to stay with the group. I would suggest you do the same.
I grew up in the woods. I'm very good in the woods, but my woods didn't have dinosaurs.
Yeah, not a
You are
lot
mistaken. These are jungles. They are not just
Yeah.
simple woods.
of what she said.
Ah.
Now, is everybody ready to turn in at your food, at your tent setup?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll get a ration out for Sis and I.
Yeah. Just make sure you keep track of my rations.
Yes, I wrote on my character sheet 60 rations, and so yes.
Thank you.
So let's see. In the book, you should be able to find Brontosaurus, Dimetrodon, Stegosaurus, Velociraptor, and that's it from dinosaurs, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Got Brontosaurus. I suck at these names. Inocosaurus, Metrodon, Hadrosaurus, Quizatoloc.
Hadrosaurus, Stegosaurus,
Yeah, Stegosaurus and
Ankylosaurus,
Velociraptor.
Tyrannosaurus.
Those might all be in the monster manual, so I don't know if you want me to use that section or well. I just have the Volos guide up right now,
Yeah.
and it just adds those.
If anything, I can write it open now, so I should be able to
Okay.
just tell you whenever
Okay.
it's in the book or not. Alright, okay, throughout the night, as you guys are going, roll me a perception check, Max and Katrina. Well, actually, everyone. Please.
Okay.
Let me roll for my hawk too.
Yes. Do that at the end, though, because your hawk will have to roll 4 times. And you have to roll twice.
Do it at the end.
Oh, everybody rolls twice, or?
No.
No,
Sarwin does twice because he's doing 2 watches, and the hawk does 4 times because he doesn't sleep. So on the first watch, Katrina and Max, you're quite perceptive, alert for pretty much everything. Nothing seems to happen in your watch. At the ordinary. Actually, sorry. You will notice something. Whilst everyone has gone to sleep, Azaka was sleeping in the... Well, not sleeping, kind of more sitting against a tree, whilst in a branch, as she's disappeared.
She disappeared during first watch.
Yes, indeed.
Katrina, I think our guide is going off, but I mean, I would trust her.
Yes, but like, did she tell us? Did she say anything?
Didn't say anything.
She didn't tell me.
I'll kind of like call out, like, Azaka, can you hear us? Hello?
No
Yelling is
response.
a good idea.
Is there any kind of response for like light hollering?
Nope.
All right,
Nothing.
then I'll.
You
I'll
will
walk
hear
over-
a distant growl, though.
Oh
Oh.
shit! All right, then
Uh.
I'll draw my sword and start working like distant
Uh-oh.
or like
Distant.
coming towards. All
No,
right,
distant. Say distant.
then I'll head to the base of the tree that she was at. Is there any kind of markings on the ground where she would have gone?
Roll me a survival check. What'd you roll? For some reason, it's not showing
18.
up. Oh, that was rolled up. Scrolled up. 18. You will notice at the basin of the tree heavy markings of something that dropped down to the ground. However, they're not humanoid feet. Roll me a
something
nature check.
like something grabbed her and then jumped down.
No. I mean,
Nature.
maybe.
11.
Actually, roll me one more. Roll me one more nature.
So my hawk was right near her and had an 18. Did it see it?
Nope. It would have just noticed all of a sudden that it vanished as well. That she vanished, I mean. With a 16, you recognize to be a tiger's footprint.
Okay, and it looks like the tiger came down out of the tree.
Where she was sitting in.
Sawarin said that he saw a tiger fighting a dinosaur, correct?
Yeah, he did mention that. That seemed kind of odd to me because I wouldn't think a tiger would actually go after it.
And now
But
we see
then again-
that she's gone, and there's tiger prints here. And she said she was gonna go find food, and Sarwin saw a tiger fighting an allosaur.
So do you think she was attacked by the tiger for her food?
What if she is the tiger?
Well, I guess that's a possibility. I mean, there are. Would Max know anything about lycanthropes or anything like that?
Yeah,
I mean, we
you
were
could have
told
read about
about-
it easily.
I mean, Marius told us about the wereboars that they
Yeah.
met in Avernus. So like,
Yeah. I mean, I have heard talk that there's humanoids that can transform into animals and
I
things
know,
like that.
we heard the same bedtime stories, Max.
Yeah, but a tiger? I mean,
I mean,
I guess it would make sense because she's in the jungle.
If there's a boar one, I'd be willing to bet there's a tiger one. Do I see which direction the tracks go?
Without dark vision, no. It's too dim of a light to be able to see properly.
I think
I
we'll
think
just
we stay here.
let her come back, and we'll talk to her in the morning. Hopefully, she's okay. We heard her growling. We heard a tiger growling, right?
Never said it was a tiger.
Well, we heard her growling. Right?
Growling.
You heard a growl in the
would,
distance.
A growl.
I would
in the-
suggest we stay at our posts, and if she comes back, then we can ask her not to leave without telling us. If she doesn't come back, then we're not hopefully that far up the river.
can
We
just
can make
head
our way
back.
back,
Yeah.
and we haven't paid her any money, so we're not out anything.
All right. We'll just kind of head back to camp, and I'll keep an ear open if I hear any kind of fight breaking out or something. I might wake people up, but
With that, you continue your watch. And it's starting to get to the end of your watch, still no Azaka to be found, as you hear some bushes and whatnot rustling.
all right. I'll draw my sword and look at the bushes. Do I see a tiger?
If you wait for a moment, yes indeed, you will see a tiger coming out, with its fur entirely red from blood.
No.
I'll kind of like say, is that you, Azaka Stormfang? And I'll say to the tiger.
You get this small. As you can tell, it's going straight towards a tree where Azaka was, and starts climbing it.
Okay.
So it's covered. Does it look hurt?
Like it's
It
hurt.
doesn't look hurt, no.
Oh, it doesn't look.
It doesn't
hurt. Okay.
look.
Oh, okay.
Just
I
has
thought-
a
I thought
bull
you were
light coming
saying
out,
that
like, on its
it
fur.
was hurt. Okay, then.
Does
then I'll
my
just-
hawk
okay.
see this now?
Yeah, your hawk sees this now.
I'll say, well, let's just leave that be. We'll talk to her in the morning. She seems quite grumpy. It doesn't
I mean-
attack us or anything, right?
It doesn't. It just climbs up there and kind of lays itself down on the branch that Azaka was, and
But I mean,
goes to sleep.
aren't
it
you
seems.
interested? Aren't you interested in what it would be like to be The cat? I mean,
we can ask her in the morning. She's going to sleep, and I point up there.
but
In the morning.
I mean, I have so many questions now.
You're
I mean,
gonna get bit on the face hole if you go up that tree. I'm telling you right now.
but fine. Never let me have any fun.
I like literally shake my head at the idiocy.
It's not idiocy. Finding out information about how this world
Yes.
works is not idiocy, sister.
Wait until morning.
Everyone's slightly coming awake from this argument.
I guess it's time for the second watch anyways, so we'll wake up before it's their turn.
Yep. Yeah, Sarwin, as you go through, you will see, well, Asuka is there as well, sleeping. And,
She's not a tiger anymore?
she is in her tiger form, yes.
Okay. So, we give him the lowdown that we think this lady is like a were-tiger or something, so, just be wary of the giant tiger in the tree there, friend.
Holy shit. So was she the tiger that I saw?
Probably, if I had to guess. Just don't piss her off, please. Just leave her up in that tree.
But if you're gonna ask her any questions, you can come get me, because I have a lot right now.
No, I think we should wait till morning. I think that's the best bet until she's a person again and no longer a tiger.
I don't know how I'm gonna go to sleep with all these questions.
What did Sorrow just say?
Beating the shit out of a dinosaur, though.
Yeah, she's a glorified badass. Let's just leave her be. I don't want that wrath on us.
And I'm going to try and peer up in the... I'm going to go and look through the eagle's eyes. And do I see her in tiger?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to study her with the eagle for a minute so I can tell Max what I see. Any
It's a
particular
tiger.
type?
I mean, it's a tiger, yeah. There's nothing much else to it.
Anything in her paws? Any blood anywhere? Is it
Yeah,
her
she's got blood all over her.
She has blood on her fur, yeah. Like, coming from her mouth. Well, not coming from her mouth, but you can clearly see she's eaten something, then the blood, is now on her fur.
I'm going to say, Max, I got a real close look at her with the hawk.
Yeah, she's a tiger. Just leave her alone and we'll ask her questions in the morning. I don't know
She
what
ate
to start
something
about.
big. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, that's a lot of blood.
Yeah, you can ask her what she ate in the morning, okay? Don't piss off the tiger lady. I heard that Jiraiya character was also quite aggressive at points.
Hold on, how long does a tiger need to sleep?
Well, cats tend
We can handle it, okay?
cats seem to
Don't wake her
sleep a
up.
lot of time.
Let's not wake her up at all. Let's
We
go
can
to
All right,
sleep.
all right.
We
Going
can
to bed.
pretend we hear something out in the woods.
No. No, we cannot. I do not want the tiger angry at us, please.
All right, Marius goes to bed, or Max goes to bed.
I say, Soren, for all things holy, do not wake that beast up. We can talk to her in the morning when she's a person again.
Okay.
And then I go to bed.
So, hold on. Should I watch her or should I watch
No,
the surroundings?
Watch
Or should I
for
have one-
enemies attacking. If something comes to attack, I mean, she seems pretty chill. So just be on the lookout for bad stuff, okay?
Okay, if you wake up and she's eating your neck, don't blame me.
I mean, like, if she comes to our tent to start killing us, wake us up, of course, but, like, don't... don't poke a sleepy tiger.
What if I cast Mage Hand
No!
at her?
Pull
No!
on her tiger, pull on her tail.
I am throwing you at the tiger if you do so.
Alright.
Sacrifice. Alright, is there anything else you guys going to be doing throughout the night? I'll take that as a no. Throughout the night, you will be able to see all of a sudden she turns back to her normal self while she's sleeping. Doesn't seem to care much else about that. And the night will go on without a problem. As morning, you're all woken up by Asuka in her normal form.
Hey.
Are you all ready to go?
Yeah, so interesting thing happened last night.
Is it possible that you're a tiger?
Yes.
Yes, I would like to know this.
How about we go with the canoe first, and whilst riding, we can talk about it. But
Sure.
it is
we
first
don't have
light,
an
we
issue
have to
with it,
have
but, like,
moving quickly.
Yeah. But like, it would have been
Were
cool
you-
for like a fair warning there.
Were you related to that famous tiger that helped save El Toro?
That was a lion. There's sorrow.
Yes, I have the gift from my family to turn myself into a tiger.
Like that's hella cool, but like also you could have just like it's like on the sly mentioned I'm gonna be a tiger, so we didn't kill you when you came back.
Well,
Is this why you
I
have
didn't
a
know
problem with?
I was going to turn into a tiger. It kind of just happens occasionally. I don't
Okay.
have that well
Ah.
control.
Okay, just
Is
just
this why your family doesn't like resurrection because of the curse?
Slight nod.
Ah, interesting. And how much do you remember in your tiger form? Do you remember everything you've done?
It depends. If I turn myself without, me wanting to, I remember a good deal. Otherwise, I remember bits and pieces here and there.
But like
And
in the future, you're pretty okay. You're not gonna like bite our face off. I mean, you didn't, but like, should
If
we
I
be
consider
wary?
you an ally, I will consider you an ally.
Okay,
If
cool.
I consider you a threat,
Yeah. I mean, of course.
that might be different.
Was that
And-
you beating the shit out of that dinosaur?
Yes, I have eaten a dinosaur last night.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Could brought leg back.
I'm sorry you had to find out like that. I didn't
I mean,
want
it's-
you to
it's-
find
it's
out yet.
It's completely okay. Like, but like in the future, I mean, if there's any like groundbreaking secrets anyone else has, like we could just get them out now, and we'll be chilled with it. Like. Someone's gonna say like I'm a demon in the flesh of a human, or like anyone.
A seahorse.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty cool.
Okay.
This is when Vivian is
Wait.
coming
Turn
out.
into do that right now.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I wish.
Okay.
No, I wish.
That would be really cool. Maybe we can work on that.
Like,
All right.
I would like to point out, if I were to mention it, I would most likely burn to the stake. Hence
I
why I
mean-
did not want to
okay.
mention it.
That's fine, but like in the future, we're all pretty chill. Like you can trust us. We're here,
And-
to do good. We're not here for to be
You'd be
jerks.
surprised how many people say that.
So, you can be burned, but I've heard from some of my other studies that weird creatures don't get hurt the same way. Like if I were to take my dagger, can my dagger hurt you? Or
It will not hurt me unless it is silvered, yes.
oh, interesting. Oh, all right.
Are there many more like you? Do you know?
As far as I know, I'm the last one of my family.
Oh my gosh, that's awful.
And that probably is why you have such a connection with your family relic. Okay, all right. Scribble.
The family relic will allow me to control my shape-shifting with ease.
Oh, that's pretty
Oh.
cool.
All right.
And this is all while we're canoeing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also I'll
if
use
it was-
my
If it was you and your dad, you only had one relic. Was that enough to control both, or did one of you not have control?
The relic helps, how do I say, younglings like myself to help control it in the beginning. And after some time, we learn how to do it by ourselves.
Oh, cool. Like training wheels.
Yes.
Also, at the end of the long rest, I'm going to use my second infusion to enhance defense on my shield, so that I have an item.
+1 shield.
Yeah.
Right. Well, don't mind me asking then, what are you, looking for in Mabala? Then, since all the secrets are out.
So, you know that whole "you're against resurrecting people" kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
Our father has been resurrected in the past. A trip down to Avernus, you know the place? You know, no good?
It's a little
not a clue.
less hot than here.
Yeah.
That sounds
got-
nice.
No, it really isn't. But he died from a nasty incident with him being evil, and there was an angel.
Well, he really wasn't evil. He just wasn't good.
And
I
they brought him
heard
back to life.
stories that guy was evil one day. It was hard.
One
Again,
session.
not evil, just not good.
We're in hopes to save him, because he is being afflicted by the death curse that has been plaguing this land and in all of Faerun. It seems to originate from here, but we don't know where. We're trying to stop it.
I see.
There appears to be some sort of artifact that's disrupting magical resurrection and turning back the people who have been resurrected, and seemingly stopping resurrection from occurring in the first place while it's going on. So it seems not good. It's definitely aberrant, and we hope to get to the bottom of it.
And there is a sage in Mambala who might be able to give us some insight on this curse.
Perhaps. If you search for guidance of sorts, I might know a certain place as well. If you would like to hear it.
Yes, that would be very useful.
So, as you know, in my target form, I have traveled many places. And I've acquainted with a certain Sajan Mbaza. I'll write it down for you.
Okay, yeah, that's a good name.
It is a powerful and wise guardian of Naga of Urlunga.
Where is this?
Let me show you my map. Not my map. Show me your map.
Okay.
And with that, she marks it pretty close to Mabala.
Okay, yeah, so we're gonna have to go back.
Alright.
But I honestly think that helping you will aid us a lot in this journey. If you'd be willing to continue traveling with us once we're done helping you.
You seek such guidance? Certainly. And now, are you guys gonna be doing anything throughout the days at this point? Like anything, that stands out?
I mean, if there is rain at all, we would use the rain catcher, so we wouldn't have to use our water skins. That kind
With
of
that,
thing.
essentially, you definitely have like a easy source
Supply.
of drink.
Okay.
Supply of drink, yes, indeed.
Alright.
Okay. Seeing as no one's really answered, we'll fast travel through a few days, because,
Same thing happened.
Yes, indeed. So, as the day goes by, you guys can spend another thingy.
Another long rest.
Another
Yeah,
rations.
another ration as you go
Two
a
more
little bit
rations.
further.
And each day we have to do a salve, right?
Yes, each day will be a salve, so that's the third salve at this point.
Yeah.
So you're on the third day now.
Okay.
And on the third day, nothing really jumps out to you to like out the ordinary. Besides the fact there is a Brontosaurus.
Just chilling
In the water.
Just a moment.
in the water.
There you go.
Oh, what a
A
guy.
Brontosaurus, dead, half eaten,
Oh no!
halfly in the water.
Eaten.
Poor baby.
Littlefoot, no.
So
More time.
yeah, you just have like the side of the water. It's kind of like there and in the water, just barely. Its stomach contents have entirely been ripped out by you can't really tell what exactly, but some creature has clearly have eaten from this Brontosaurus.
Right. Does it like how big is the bite marks on it?
Do me a perception check, because it's really hard to see with the amount of like flesh missing.
Everybody?
Whoever wants to see if like recognize the bite marks or anything like that.
Okay.
I bet Uncle Kettle would have liked that.
It might have been a tiger.
She's been with us.
Yeah, definitely not.
Okay. Aaron, you will be able to tell that there are actually no bite marks. There are claw marks. And if anything, it seems like several, like perhaps a dozen or so medium-sized creatures that have been clawing at it and perhaps just eating it or just carving it out for some reason.
You should stay away from whatever did that.
I think we have enough supplies. I don't think we need any Bronto steaks.
I don't know. Look at all the meat on it.
We
Yes,
have a lot of
We have
rations.
plenty of food. Sorry.
Do you want to try and change into a tiger and go have a free meal? You don't even have to kill that.
I will not touch that remains. I don't know what might have eaten it, but
Probably- yeah, it's got maggots and shit. Gross.
So, when you turn into a tiger, could you eat already dead, or do you have to kill what you eat?
I do not hunt more than I need to, so I guess whatever I hunt, I eat, yes. It is a sign of respect as well as, well, not screwing up nature itself.
Ah.
Is that why you don't carry many supplies? Because your tiger keeps you nourished?
She gives a slight nod.
All right. I've got no reason to check out the cut up Brontosaurus.
Yeah, no, she kinda, if you're really interested, she'll tell you. It is probably the Batari goblins. They are, well, tribes around here and there.
The goblins where we come from are mostly violent. Would you categorize the goblins here just as territorial and violent to outsiders?
I'd say so. The Batari tribe is ruled by a queen, and so they have a certain following, I guess. However, they are civilized. They occasionally come into Port Nanzara to do trading as well.
So they aren't immediately hostile, then?
Unless you trespass, perhaps, yes.
Ah.
They
Is
often are
going down-
recognizable by their oversized wooden war masks. And they
Are-
have these tactics, battle stacks I call it, where they ride on each other's shoulders in battle to become almost 9 foot tall.
That's fascinating, and I'm writing that down. But they would they consider trespassing on the river as we're going down the river to? Are we considered trespass, or are we fine as long as we don't go onto their land?
I will be honest, I do not know exactly where they reside, so I don't know where their lands exactly are. So
Oh,
at some
okay.
point, we might be trespassing, yes.
Okay. Well, maybe we can appeal to their reason before attacking them. Or
The goblins, when you trespass, they see you pretty much as food. So if they need
well.
food for today, well, they will hunt you as food.
Since I'm a wizard and you know, look at me, I don't have any shield or armor. If we get in a battle and you turn into a tiger, can I ride you?
No.
Dressed nicely, you know.
If you ride me, I will throw you off and rip your head off.
Well, that settles it, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, like, what do you expect? Like, if you turned into a tiger every day, would you let someone else freaking ride you? No, of course not. She's a
I don't
strong,
know.
independent
I mean,
tiger
look,
woman, okay?
I mean, if she can tear up a
It's weird of
dinosaur,
you to even ask.
probably won't even feel me on her back.
Think about what
light.
you're saying right now. Tigers aren't like some majestic horse beast. They're like a tiger. It's not like a cat, so you can't.
Hold
like,
on.
fight.
Little small.
Hold on. Let's ask your brother.
You can't ride a tiger. That would hurt its back so
Max.
much.
Max, if,
Tigers are not.
and I do say if Tiger Woman had agreed for me to ride her, could you manufacture something
No,
for me to ride
she is a medium creature. A medium creature, not a large one. You can't ride her.
I would not advise trying to ride a tiger.
But that wasn't the question.
I think you don't
I
understand, like, in your head conceptually how big a tiger is. It's not that big.
I've heard some horrible tales about people who've gotten too close to tigers.
It's feasibly impossible to ride a tiger. Like, it would just die.
It killed Allosaurus. Why couldn't it carry me?
Yes, it's built to kill Allosauruses, not built to hold you.
Could you make something?
No.
I could not. I could not. The weight ratio to size distribution would not work out in your favor.
If you
The
were like a
tiger's too large, though.
halfling or something, that would work. But you're a big boy.
You know the consequences if you jump on my back.
Yeah,
Gonna
and
eyes you intently.
Like on top of that, don't do
I
it.
stated it.
What about the hawk?
Mm.
I think she'll eat the hawk too.
Nods along.
The hawk can fly though, so it doesn't really need
Oh.
to.
Yeah, so it doesn't need a tiger. Leave the lady alone, Starvin. Like, get in between them.
This is why
She's
she
like-
Personal space, man.
Don't
Nobody left Star would have any fun.
It's quarantine, man. Come on.
We're in the jungle.
All right.
There's a death curse going around. Jesus, guys.
Masks will be fine.
But yes, it will go on
we
to the
make
fourth
him
day.
away from the Brontosaurus, not.
Oh yeah,
anywhere
no,
close
this is
to
like
that.
on the way. Like you're like a solid like 10 miles away from that at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, so fourth day. So go ahead and consume whatever you need to consume as
Okay.
Fourth day.
throughout that day. Roll me a perception check, please.
Everybody.
Everybody. Everybody. Aaron and Sarwin, you will notice in the overgrowth a little bit at the bank, probably like a good 30 feet away from the river itself, you will spot a 10-foot tall statue overgrown with vines and whatnot.
Can I send my hawk over and look through its eyes, try and examine it closer?
All right. And as you get your hawk closer, it is a statue. It is a kind of like an oversized head, if you will, with a small little torso that has a almost like a maze carved into its stomach.
Does the hawk see anything around?
Otherwise, I would have mentioned it.
Okay. I'm going. God, what's that lady's again? Tiger Woman.
Azaka.
Yeah.
She looks you dead in the eye.
Name.
What do you want?
Her name is Azaka. How did you not get this in your head?
Not Tiger Lady.
Like, what if I looked at you and I said, "Elf"? like, call the people by their names. What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with my charisma? Well, it's a 14. That's not too bad, Liz.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm gonna, there's a statue up there, a stone statue, kinda big head, tiny waist, but it's got some ruins carved in its chest.
With that, she stops the boat. What? Do you want to take a look?
You mentioned before about adventurers that hired your father, causing all sorts of problems. Would this be construed as causing all sorts of problems by checking an ancient ruin out?
Well, you at least have an objective in mind, so I guess not. The ones with my father, they just wanted to kill things.
Ah, okay.
Can we
I
just
think they
stop
would
at
call
the-
them murder hobos, if you will.
Yes, okay.
If you can give me 10 minutes, if you can give me 10 minutes and kind of like paddle over there close to within 30 feet, I'd like to see if there's any magic.
Yeah, she'll paddle. I mean, she stops pretty much like there at the edge. You'd have to move, what, within 20 feet, you said? Or 30?
30.
30 feet, yeah, okay, so you get out the boat, put like 2 steps forward, and you'll be within 30 feet of the statue.
Okay. I want to take 10 minutes and cast Detect Magic then. Is it written?
You can cast Detect Magic, alright. Give me just a moment, because I accidentally closed something, which is not very helpful, as you can, tell. You will sense abjuration magic coming off from the statue.
Okay. I'll break concentration and say, I sense some abjuration magic on the statue.
I have no idea what that means.
Neither do I.
It's enchanted in some way.
Isn't that
Interesting.
enchantment? What does abjuration mean?
Can I?
I know what it is, but my character doesn't.
Yeah.
Shielding magic?
My
Yeah.
character does, but I forget.
Shielding magic, isn't it?
It's shielding magic.
It is, yes. Protection and shielding.
There's it's some type of protection magic on it.
What is it
She looks
protecting?
over to the statue. Well, it is a statue of Uptow.
Who's that?
Who's up
Who?
though?
Uptow was the patron deity of Chult. He was also known as the
Oh.
father of dinosaurs, the creator of Chult, founder of Mesro and the Deceiver.
The Deceiver. That's like one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't fit.
And is it he was a protector.
Yes.
What do you think them ruins means, Max?
Well, okay, can I go look at the carvings?
Sure, yeah.
Hold on, before you go closer, let me try something.
Okay.
Mage hand.
Stay back. Yeah, I want to touch it and make sure nothing happens, and maybe touch the ruin, touch the head, touch the ruin.
I mean,
want to pet the head.
typically speaking, you learn more by observing than touching.
Good head, good statue.
As you start touching with your mage hand across the statue, its head doesn't seem to react whatsoever, and you get to the rooms. As all of a sudden, this thundering sound clashes out,
You idiot!
and you're 30 feet. So roll me a deck save.
Gonna get struck by lightning!
Just him or everybody?
Just him, since he was the only one within 30 feet.
Jesus.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see the roll. 20. That will make it. You will still take half damage, though. As this thundering sound comes out, you'll be taking...
Jeez.
17? No, sorry. What is that? 14?
12.
13. 12, yeah, there you go. I got there in the end. You will be taking 12 thunder damage.
Jeez.
And as that thundering sound goes off, you see Soren take a breather for a moment, and you all hear this rustling in the bushes.
Jesus Christ, what have you done, sir?
As you will see a troll
Oh, God!
You
inside.
you guys see me like fly back, and I have a hole in my chest, and I'm like sucking breath because I'm barely alive.
Holy shit!
This is
Where's the canoe?
Roll the initiative.
all right.
We were wondering if
Did you bring
if
my
this was gonna
hawk
be
out?
like Avernus. Of course it is. This fucking Unihorn. It's Unihorn 2.0.
There you go.
I'm playing cattle. I'm just gonna go start touching.
I forgot to click my character again. Do you want me to roll again, or do you want to use what I rolled?
No, I'll just add it. No worries.
Okay, sorry.
What'd you roll? 2.1. Ooh.
Yeah.
No, I think you're in there.
Yeah, I've added already.
Oh
My real question: where would your hog be? Because your
Right
hog might be
on
very
top.
well dead.
He's
Then
on my.
he'd be dead.
Huh?
What do you mean?
What?
Oh yeah, your familiar is dead, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh,
If he was
yeah.
with you, then yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he definitely would have been on my head, on my shoulder.
Of course.
Alrighty. That I'll roll
Get your
for
first
Azaka
victim.
and the troll. My first victim. Let me get
Azaka, what do we do?
So, give me a sec. There we go. No? Okay, that's not working. There we go. Hold on, music. Azaka, she has a pedal and kind of throws it in the canoe. As, you can easily hear her say, "Oh, for crying loud," as she grabs her, her longbow and is going to take a shot.
We're gonna have to fight this. Can we not outrun it?
With the canoe? No.
Oh god.
She lets out 2 shots, solid shots actually, straight in the chest.
Good job, Rhea. I mean,
Rhea.
Yeah. What the hell?
Budget Rhea.
well, Rhea was never a weird tiger, so.
Aaron, what do you like to do?
So are we in the canoe on the river, or are we on shore?
Over here would be the canoe essentially. Kind of like in the water.
And how far are we away from the shore?
How
We're
far
right
you want?
We're on the
We're
shore.
on the shore.
Yeah,
oh,
on the shore.
we're on the shore. Okay.
Yeah, this is like the water. The canoe, I mean, over here.
I shall run right up to it.
Holy shit.
Here's my budget canoe.
It's a turd.
15 and a 18 will hit. And as the troll is being slashed up quite a bit as something at this roar. Looks pissed. Anything else, Aaron?
I guess that's it for now. Yeah.
Alright, Katrina, what would you like to do?
I'm going to run 30 feet up to here, and I'm going to use my bonus action to Hexblade Curse him. And then I am going... I do not have my shield out currently, so my AC is 17. And I'm going to point my finger at him and cast Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
Miss. And I miss.
That was solid enough miss indeed. I seem to have forgotten to put the icons in the game. Oops.
Icons? What do you
There
mean?
we go.
Oh, the...
Yeah. So I don't have a proper
and then
hex one.
I end my turn because I ain't got shit all else.
Maximilian, is it in the follow guide? I don't think it is it?
I don't think so,
Actually,
no.
check. It is not, no. Do me a history check then.
Okay.
See if you've heard about it, read about it. Yep, you've heard about that.
Okay. So, we need to attack it with fire or something to block its regeneration. I, however, did not prepare any devices that and at that you see me grab kind of like an orb, like a what's the best way? Like a ceramic orb, and I throw it at the troll, where it cracks and frost starts to spread across. He needs to make a con save bonus. Yeah.
Alright.
Which he makes just fine, and the frost doesn't seem to hurt him at all.
Kicks it away. Breaks
Yeah.
it. Alright. Is that your turn?
And then that is my turn.
Alrighty. The troll then is going to let out another roar as you've hit it quite a bit, Orin, and is going to take revenge as it's going to swing around its claws towards you.
It's rolling quite well today.
As you will miss with the second one, will hit with the first one though, 12 slashing. And as he grabs you hold for just a moment, he's going to try and bite. As you see this chunk of flesh in the troll's mouth, as you see its wounds start healing up as well. As Aaron, you're down, right?
Let's see, 12 and 16. 6, so yes.
Oh, Jesus.
I have 15 health, so do I take an automatic death fail?
No.
No. You just go to -3, which doesn't mean anything. As it lets out this roar and is gonna rush forward towards you, Katarina.
Holy shit.
But that's all it's gonna do for now. Sarwin, you're not looking too great as you see Aaron being pretty much gnawed on as Aaron just faints from the blood loss.
Damn. Okay. I'm using my Oh, hold on, not that. I'm using where to go? Yeah, I want to do that. I want to redo my attack roll. You can use it on yourself, correct?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the reroll.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Yes.
22 will hit.
So you see me shoot a fire bolt, and it starts to almost miss, and I stop and move my hands again, and then let it go, and it hits it right in its chest.
Almost like Tinder.
That's my turn.
You swipe and you get a hit.
Just curious on how it works. Can since Katrina and I had the same initiative, it's just her dexterity. Can I ask her to hold her turn till after mine, or not allowed?
I guess so.
Kat, give me a second. I have another idea.
Okay. So I guess I'll hold my action on my turn. But I mean, it's not my turn
Yeah,
yet.
I mean, you can turn your at that point Max will be first before you.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not my turn yet. So.
Yeah. Vivian, what do you like to be doing?
So I'll do Sacred Flame to start with, and then as a bonus action, I wanted to do Healing Word on Aaron.
Okay.
Okay.
Healing word, is that 30 feet?
Let's see. It says 60 feet.
Oh, 60 feet, right, sorry.
Yeah. So I just hit both.
Yeah, you just click.
Alrighty, I'll have to do a dex save. It will fail as the radiant light will come down and burn it a little bit, but not the slight burning that you need. Or the firebolt's already pretty much covered that. Yes, Aaron, you sense your life coming back into you as he gains 7 hit points.
Yay! And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Azaka is going to flank around a little bit, separate herself from the group. Now she's going to shoot off her a longbow as well. Again, one of them will slightly scratch, not enough to do anything though. As the other one is a solid hit into its chest for another 8. Aron, you're currently prone in front of this troll, as looking to eat Katrina at this point. What would you like to do?
I stand up, and then I'm going to shift. So you just see my hair grow just a little longer, and like my fangs kind of grow out a little bit more. That's my bonus action, and then I'm going to, as my action, attack with my Wakasashi. And I'm
Alrighty.
a bitch. And
What did you shift into, by the way?
Oh, it's just a shift. It's not like a big shift. Like, I just gives me 5
Yes.
hit points.
So the
Oh,
shifter,
okay, right.
right?
Yeah, it's a shifter.
Yeah.
So it's I just get a little more like hairy, but not like a werewolf status.
Did they get like a certain shift though? Like
Yeah.
a sub race type of deal?
Yeah, depending
So
on what I
there's
pick.
there's like the long tooth one, the paw one, or whatever. So whatever
Yeah.
one did, depending on that.
Alrighty. 7 will, however, miss.
And that's the end of my turn.
You got the Wild Hunt shifter. Cool. Alrighty. Maximilian, what do you actually do?
Okay, so I rifle around and I get out this complex-looking contraption, and I toss it 60 feet, which still should be within 20 feet of the troll, as iridescent paint starts jumping out of this contraption that I threw.
Refire.
Fury Fire. Alright. We'll do a dex save. 5. Just gets covered in this paint and...
So-
What does it have, like several kind of colors or a certain one?
It's got an iridescent green goo like glowing paint on them.
Alrighty. Cool.
We should make it easier for you to hit now, Cat.
I was doing fine before. I take my longsword two-handed and bring it down. Please,
Alrighty.
Zariel, guide me. I can't fail.
You have advantage.
Fuck!
12. Zariel cannot find you in this jungle.
Holy shit! Your paint got in my eye, brother.
Don't blame your own failure to your sister. Alright, yeah, you swing and a miss as just dodge out of the way just barely. Anything else you can do?
Come get me, asshole. I look up at the troll.
And looks down at you.
Yeah.
And he will come and get you.
Alright. I am going to cast Shield as a reaction.
Does that hit you?
Yes, because I don't have my shield up currently.
Ah, right. Okay, so you got shield. Cool. And it's going to bring its claw around again.
19 plus 5, 24. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I don't have my shield up, so yeah, that hits. 8 damage.
And as it grabs you, it's going to bite.
That doesn't hit, right? Yeah, that doesn't.
That doesn't, no. As the shield just barely blocks out as well. Sorry, what did I do?
Sauron, we're having a long conversation after this fight.
Max, do I still need to use?
Yes, yeah, but that paint just makes it an easier target. It doesn't impede its regeneration effects.
Paint's got it into its wounds.
You would have advantage to attack it,
You
though.
have
which
advantage,
makes it
yeah.
Easier.
What's that?
I've made it an easier target.
Oh, it's
As the pain
advantage.
burns away, right? Yeah, your advantage, Sarwin. Sarwin. 19 will hit. 4-7. Alrighty. As the wounds have stopped healing again.
I'm bleeding pretty bad here, but
You're still up.
You will hear Azuka yell to the side. You are fine, you pathetic wimp.
Yeah.
Vivian, what do you like to do?
So right now, I think I'm gonna use Sacred Flame again. I'm sorry, Sarwin. I
You
can't.
can bonus action heal without a problem.
I can't.
Just like you did with Aaron.
Yeah, you can do the same thing. I don't know if Cure Wounds.
Cure
That
Wounds
again,
is a
yeah.
action. Healing Word is a bonus
Yeah,
action.
you could do Sacred Flame.
Or is it the other way around? I keep getting confused, so...
No. But Cure Wounds is also touch too, versus Healing Word.
Right.
Sacred Flame to start with. Yeah. And then...
9 will not make it, as the Radiancy will burn it a little bit. It's quite bloody at this point.
You can do
I'm still looking for a second.
you can do Healing Word as a bonus action.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah, I'll do that one as a bonus action then.
Alrighty.
Oh wait,
For Sarwin, or anyone else?
for Sarwin for now, since he's the one that's in need of it.
Oh, they're all in need of it.
Ah! I'm sorry.
Sarwin,
I don't think I
Sarwin's
can do it on
Sarwin's in
multiple
the back.
people, right?
There are people in the fight currently.
Yeah, Katrina and Aaron are
oh yeah,
both
Katrina's
quite
lower.
bloodied.
I didn't see Katrina.
So I can only do it on one though, right?
Yeah,
I
one
can't
at
do
a
it on
time.
multiple. Okay, one at a time.
Aaron and Katrina
Okay.
are getting hit, whereas Sarwin is just got hit from the statue.
Like you can heal
Okay.
him later.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Okay, let's do Katrina then. Let's do Katrina. I'm sorry, Sarwin.
I'm sitting there looking at my stomach with a bolt in me, looking back at her, and then looking over at Tiger.
Sorry.
Woman with
oh,
the
it was concussive force. You're fine.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Nice.
Alrighty. So she gets a little bit closer again as she is shooting her bow still with advantage. Let's add these swift shots for a total of 7. Aaron, what do you like to do? What did we decide on the flanking, by the way? It being +2?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I
Yeah.
thought you said advantage. Make it easier.
I don't know. I don't really like the advantage. Kind of takes away from classes, you know.
Yeah.
Double busted. Yeah, I think that's what was said, and we decided on +2.
Yeah, +2. Yeah.
That's 2 solid hits, yeah. Aaron?
Because I mean, it's technically better in the long run because of the fact that like
You
if
get
have
to
advantage
add it to
over
advantage,
something
yeah.
else, you get a +2 anywho. So
Jeez. Yeah, that's 3 solid hits.
That is the end of my turn.
Aron, would you like to describe how you killed this troll?
I slice at it, and then I do another karate chop, and then I do a spin bat kick.
And as you kick it with that last kick, you see it lose its balance entirely. It'll kind of just go into the statue itself, and as it kind of like touches the statue, it falls down to the ground, leaving a smear of blood at the feet of the statue. As it is that, as combat is over. With that, Asuka walks up and retrieves her arrows.
She approaches the statue.
Asuka.
So it was, yeah, Asuka.
Oh yeah, Asuka gets close, goes to the troll, and grabs the arrows and puts it back in the quiver.
And so Asuka, you said that this is a representation of a protection god.
Yes.
So I genuflect towards the statue, showing it difference. Rather than groping it with the mage hand. As I want to take a closer look at the runes on it. I'm not touching them, just trying to get a closer look at them.
Do me an investigation check.
Okay.
Or Arcana, sorry. Or Arcana.
Arcana? I would like to do Arcana. Actually, it doesn't really matter, but... And investigation? Sorry.
With a 10 sadly enough, you can't really decipher what this rune exactly is.
Okay.
Since I got fire thunderbolted, can I try?
I mean,
I'm gonna
not because of that, but you
from it.
can't give it a shot, yeah. And sorry, when there's another thunder goes out.
Yeah.
Vivian, I'm still kind of hurt here.
Okay.
And
One sec.
I'll break my concentration and... Oops.
You could use cure.
Oh yeah, that breaks already.
Yeah.
Can you really not deal with such a scratch wound? Looking straight at Sarwin.
I can help you. I can help you.
I'm like bent over, like in pain. I'm like 3/4 dead, and I'm looking, and I'm just staring at her like my familiar's dead, and I got a big.
Can I use my cure wounds?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Use them as much as you want.
Okay, I'm gonna do that on Sarwin. Let's do that right now.
You can easily tell, though, Azukai is not amused.
Yeah.
It's not working out.
To give you the idea, though, this is essentially a limited resource, and you're wasting it. So, and she's really open-minded with that. Not more open-minded, but openly saying it.
What's that?
Healing.
That Azukai is not amused that the healing's just being used like that. But whatever, essentially.
And how else are we supposed to heal ourselves?
Don't get hit.
Suck it up, butterscotch. Right? Something like that. Suck it up, butterscotch. By the end of this battle, how about we take a quick break, however, for bathroom and snack and drink, whatever you might need.
Okay. Sounds good.
And no one's doing anything else with the statue, right?
No, not. After I failed my Arcana, I don't feel safe in manipulating it.
Oh, shit. There you go. Alrighty. Back in 10 minutes. Sound good with everyone? So 40 past? Or 22,
Okay.
technically. Alrighty.
You still around, James?
No.
No? Okay. Yeah, if we can find a bag of holding, then I can get you a shield, but I can only have 2 items
Yeah,
active
no.
at any
I mean,
given
like
time.
later you'll get the ability to make more, so it's not too big of a deal.
Yeah. But not for a while, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's okay. Don't worry.
So, Artificer, you can make like 2 magic items, but that's it. And you.
For
have
right
to
now, I
keep
can
them?
make 2. Yeah, I can make 2 magic items.
So, like, they have to stay with you to be active, and what if
I have
you
to be alive. I have to be alive.
Like, if you decide you didn't want one, could you destroy one and make something else, or are
Yes,
you
I can.
stuck with those 2 items?
At the end of a long rest, I can activate one of my, and then it's a first in, first out. So I now have 2 active infusions going on. I've got one on my shield, so that I can use it as a spell casting focus, and then I've got Bag of Holding. If I were to make another one, the Bag of Holding would cease to be, and we would lose everything. And it's also worth noting that if I die, you're going to want to get things out of the Bag of Holding pretty quick.
It lasts for days equal to your intelligence modifier.
Oh, okay. So you actually have a few days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be terrible. Because Katrina would be down, no, Max, and I'd be diving at you. Get the bag, don't.
I guess it's also worth if it looks like you're ever in danger, Katrina, I'm sanctuarying you, by the way. So.
Okay.
It may not be the most effective use of spell slots, but that's what Max would do.
No.
I don't know, I thought that was a pretty good use of the spell slot, Fairy Fire.
Yeah. I mean, it's just that the rolls were not with me.
Yeah, I know.
Another. +6 to hit my ass.
Yeah.
I got a question.
The answer is maybe.
I used Character Mancer, so I forgot. Plus, it was like a damn month ago. But when I looked in the skills, there were none checked. How do you figure out which skills, and what do the check marks exactly mean anyway?
The check marks mean the ones that you have proficiency in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it had none checked. So How do I remember which ones I had?
Well, that would be your background. It would be whether or not. I don't think elves start with any skills, so then it would be your background and whatever you get as a mage.
Yep. Pretty much that. What are you again? Wood elf, right? What is this music? What?
I thought high elf.
High elf. Oh no, it's weapons that you get proficiency in. I thought it was abilities.
And you have an extra cantrip.
Yes.
You have proficiency in perception skill, as in just a elf, being an elf.
Perception.
There you go.
And then you get to choose one from your background, if I recall correctly. Outlander, which I think gives you survival. Outlander gives you athletics and survival. So you have perception, athletics, and survival, and as a wizard, you get to choose 2 from Arcana, History, Insight, Investigation, Medicine, and Religion.
It would have been. Which one? Investigation. I always do. What else?
Arcana, History, Insight, Investigation, Medicine, and Religion. 2 of those
Arcana.
6? Yeah, 2 of those 6 you can...
Investigation. Okay, got it. So what happens when you do the click on the check? What does it?
That's the proficiency, that's the +3 to it.
Oh, so if you don't have it checked, it doesn't add the plus.
Then you don't have proficiency.
Right.
Oh, actually, sorry, you guys are +2 still. Not bad. +2, not +3 proficiency. Oh, you guys were ahead already. That's why I put you up against a troll. Just a minor thing of the many things you're going to be encountering.
Yep.
I actually thought one of you was going to go down for a bit. I mean, well, down for the count, that is.
Yeah.
Oops. Moving things.
Okay, so I'm confused. Where does it add the plus? Because it says I have a 5 in Arcana already.
And if you remove it, you'll have 3.
Yeah. Because there's...
So just remove the tick. And now it's a 3.
Oh, okay. I see.
And now it's a 5. There you go.
Got it.
So like, there's no way your int is 5. Is +5 right now.
What the hell is that?
Spider-Man.
I actually found that picture, so I have to credit.
It's a great picture.
The second Spider-Man covering the other nipple, by the way, just letting you know. But you can't see it, so.
Because they're pointing at each other.
Yes,
It's the,
yes.
It's the, yeah.
Well, they are quite pointy.
Yeah. Kirsten Dunst.
Alrighty, should we get it along? Get along? I mean, I think we're
Get
gonna
along.
but move along. Or are you?
Move
No,
along
yeah, you guys
home.
weren't gonna do anything else, right? With the statue?
Nope.
Nada. Pussies.
Not it.
Not
it.
Second one was
You
good.
die if
Second
you
time
touch it.
touching, it would have given you candy, but alright.
Okay. I would
But
imagine
yes.
that I would imagine that it didn't like being groped. So
Don't give that away. Alrighty. With that, as you start moving along, you will get to your 5th day.
So, as before we go for a long rest, I'll use my last spell slot to do a cure wounds on. I guess it doesn't really matter because it's going to be a long rest. So,
Yeah.
never mind. All right, never mind.
It's actually kind of a short rest type of deal in the canoe.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, nothing will be happening.
Okay.
DM's word. Roll me initiative. As you have your long rest to the 5th day. 5th thing that you have to mark down. By the 6th day, you'll be arriving to a point where Azaka will get to the side. Pull the canoe to the side and... What do you all want to do? Do you want to have another night's sleep? Or move along the path? Go up.
I want to move
Fasting.
along the path. I'm tired of being in a damn canoe.
Well, the how
It will
close
be
are we to
nighttime
this?
if we're moving closer, though.
And these creatures that we hope to retrieve the mask from, are they adept at in the night? Do you think they'll be able to see us?
If we stand in the open with light, yes, they will see us. Otherwise, they are limited by by the sight of the flame.
Ah. Okay. Well, I would suggest we try and get closer.
Right now or in the morning? That is
Or
what
right
I am
now in the
asking.
morning. Okay. Wait until night to approach.
Essentially, it is becoming nighttime, and she's asking if you guys want to approach it now or in the morning when you guys have rested.
You said it might be wiser to wait until there is a thunderstorm, right?
Yes.
Do you think we should wait until then? How often does it storm in Chult?
Throughout the days here, you would have essentially known that pretty much every time, it started raining, it's considered almost a storm.
Okay, so we could,
And it's rained maybe a good, maybe 8 times a day, if not more.
But does it rain during the night as well?
Yes.
Okay, so, maybe it might be, are Petrofolk, nocturnal?
Well, they keep watch if that's what you are asking.
Yes, but I was wondering which would be more wise, in terms of strategy, to attack during the night or during the day.
Well, the two of you cannot see in the night, can you not?
That is correct.
That means strategically, we should move along when there's a storm, but it is day. Where their vision is limited, but yours isn't entirely limited.
Alright, works for me. Let's rest, and then, how much more travel would it be to get to Firefinger? Not long?
She'll move you to the side a little bit, as she will show you. In the distance. You will be able to see Firefinger.
Alright.
In between some trees, it's very strategically that she has to look through the trees, but you can definitely see it. This entire spear that's about 300 feet high.
So it's not
with a flame on top of it. It's not too far away, and you can easily see these large creatures that are flying around it at the moment.
Alright.
So perhaps an hour's travel.
Yes. The other question is, I am not stealthy, at all. I'm rather loud. Would it be wise for me to just try to support from the ground while you guys climb up, or should I try to come with you?
I've been known to sneak into places where I'm not supposed to be from time to time.
Well, I don't know how things are gonna turn out, but we have to get, I presume, to be the top. So if you can support us from all the way down here,
I
all the way
have.
up there, say stay
How
down here.
high is it?
It's 300 feet high.
300. Okay, I can't. I can only support from 120 feet, so probably not.
It's like we're all going.
Max, do you have second level spell slots yet, or no? That's not.
No, we're second level.
Yeah. Yeah, I got freaking nothing. I mean, I'll sneak, but I have disadvantage. So.
Alrighty.
So I guess we'll go to sleep for the night.
It will go to sleep for the night, yes indeed. With that, however, I actually didn't realize what time it was. Would you guys like to end the session here otherwise? You guys can level up as well, because you'll be level 3
No.
throughout the night. As you will make your way towards Firefinger.
I'm gonna pull out my horn and start playing my horn. How did I?
If you do that, Azuka will smack you.
Yeah, there is.
Ow!
There is a nest of terrafolk right over there. Are you an idiot?
But yes, I'm actually gonna, because in the morning you guys will be tagging along and waiting in, in the shrubbery till it starts raining quite badly. So I'm gonna give you the description of where you guys are gonna be.
Did you say level up too?
Yeah.
Yes, you'll be leveling up throughout the night, and I'm just gonna give you the slight description of what you see.
Oh shit!
Why won't it roll my HP?
You guys should all be able to see, right?
Correct.
Alrighty. So, as in the morning, it is still sunny. You do see rolling across the horizon some clouds. Azuka predicts it to be about 2 hours or so before the clouds will hit. And yeah, rising high above the jungle canopy is this 300-foot tall, naturally formed spire of rock with smoke issuing from a flaming beacon on top of it. Walls of the spire are sheer and dotted with small little caves, and frail-looking ladders hanging from the narrow ledges at various heights. Seeming to be the only way of ascending. And we'll end the session there.
Alright.
Thank you.
Next week we'll try to do a little bit of a longer session, but this is a longer section, hence why I don't really want to start that yet. If you guys are okay with that.
Thank you.
No worries.
Ooh, we get second level spells.
Speaking of which, Max, grab, if you can, enhance ability so you can get rid of my disadvantage on stealthing.
Okay.
If you want to, but it's pretty
Demanding
good.
sister.
I mean, it does a lot, like I don't have to, but
Here are the current spells.
can you switch out every day as a artificer?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So.
Yes, absolutely. It's so I get all the spells like a cleric. Well, actually, yeah, all of my.
Yeah.
The main thing is that I should be able to switch my cantrips, and
You switch it every level. Yeah.
I'll have to hard do that. I have to hard code that because I'm dropping guidance from my cantrips and grabbing mending
Yeah.
as my creature that I've been